Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Monday night. Hopefully you had a wonderful, wonderful weekend. I spent most of it redesigning my website because, that's that's how these things do. My photography website. So that's but now it's done. It's all set. It's good to go. It's finally had a nice facelift, so yeah, I'm hoping should be good for a while yet. So, but again, hopefully you had a wonderful, wonderful weekend. We are going to pick up where we left off from Friday night. We had just wrapped up our storyline with Lloyd. We got into the Tower of Flanville, but now Emperor Diaz has started to make his move. And that's where we're going. We're going to go heading toward Vellweb, which is the last area of Disc 3. So, strap in, get ready for an explosive plot dump to make room for what'll happen on Disc 4. So. And we got a follow right before I went live from Judge Judy Slayer. Thank you for the follow. Interesting bit of a username there. I wasn't done fully exploring this area, so we're going to go back just a little bit. I don't think I have any healing items at this point, yeah. Yeah, no. I blew them all on Lloyd. Hello, Tiny Dragon. Welcome. So far, so good. Now, can I get up that way? Well, I'll find out in a moment. What I do know is that our people need some healing here, so. And Maru gets the opening move, which is what I wanted. And hopefully all is well with you, my friend. I know, long time no see and all that. Ice magic, that's gonna hurt Dart. Although not as much. A fresh cup and anything sort of yes. Definitely be stream time for you in a little bit. Yes. Go. Oh. Power up for the multicolored pom-pom with legs. Which did precisely hit. Harpoon! There we go. Alright, who is the closest to a level up? Maru, actually. So can I not go that way yet? I know there's an area I haven't explored yet. Not that way. Nope, that takes me back down. Do I really only have the one way to go? That's what it looks like. Yep. Okay. So let's do this. Okay. I may not have access to it yet. Okay. Okay. That's what I thought. So I will be coming back here after I have gotten all 50 stardust. Because that allows me entrance into the land of Taboo. That's all I wanted. So that magician is the is the optional sort of final boss of the game. And you can only access it after you've gotten all 50 stardust. If you try to take on that entity on now before you get all 50 stardust, it's an unwinnable battle. Hello! We got an incoming raid! Silent Martyr! Silent Martyr bringing the party. Welcome on in, Raiders. I am playing, I'm Eroivis. I'm doing a casual playthrough of The Legend of Dragoon, which is a PS1 JRPG. How was your stream, Silent Martyr? Hopefully it was a good one. New additions. And welcome on in. Thank you for the raid. But yes, we are getting near the end. Nicely done. Good evening, Raging Yuffie. Mind of Gemini, Toast Mat, and Serene Snake. Welcome on in. Again, I'm playing The Legend of Dragoon, PS1 JRPG, and it's a casual playthrough, and I'm getting near the end of Disc 3. Thank you for the follow, Toast. Oh, I didn't want to... Yes, Sonic alerts. I don't think any... Well, I mean, I could probably do with a heal. Actually, no, I don't. I don't. Actually, whatever. This game is 4 discs. And I'm getting near the end of the third. By the time I get to the end of tonight's stream, we'll very certain, almost positive, be done with disc 3 and starting on disc 4. Same. And Yuffie, thank you for the follow. Dako again. Thank you again. There's a lot of PS1 games and PS2 games I would love to see get the remake treatment. This is one of them. So this is what you're seeing. This is my 3rd playthrough of this game. This in the last since I played it 20 years ago. And I've seen those same articles, Doc. And as is the case with any remake announcement or supposed announcement, given the development time of games nowadays, it's one of those I'll believe it when I see it moments. But for this particular playthrough, I'm going to attempt to do something that I've never done, and that is get all 50 Stardust and take on Magician Faust. And I'm at 45 Stardust. There's one more to get on Disc 3, and we're on our way there. Toast, that's what I've been saying this whole time. I just actually recently, like within the last 4 months or so, I unintentionally purchased a PS4. A friend of mine got really lucky and found himself a PS5, so he sold me his PS4. And I was of the opinion that even though I love Final Fantasy VII, I wasn't going to pick up the remake until the full game came out. But then I got to thinking, if that happens, I'm probably going to be dead and buried by the time the full game comes out. So I was like, okay, I'll pick up FF7 Part 1 if it goes on sale for if it goes on sale for like a really good discount. And sure enough, a couple weeks after I bought the damn thing, I saw that Amazon I think it was during Prime Day or close to Prime Day, where there was a 50% off Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 1. And I went, alright, I'll pay $30 instead of $60. That's fine. And I did start the remake actually very recently, within the last week. Because I had finished, what was the game I was playing on? Control. I just finished playing Control on it, so I started the remake. So far, maybe not. You can live to 200 with enough medical advancement. Yes. Give me all the drugs. Give me better living through pharmaceuticals. I'll live forever. Get some replacement parts. Did I get it? Still figuring it out. Albert Dragoon levels up. Oh, I went the wrong way. There we go. Just in time. I need to make some purchases. Because that's where you find a merchant, just in the middle of a frickin' glacier. Thank you for stopping by, Yuffie. Enjoy the lurk. Okay. Now we can finally go to where we couldn't go before, I think. Provided Miranda will let me this time. Let's try nailing the timing on these new additions. Well, Miss won't do a damn thing.
Yes. Go. Go. Go.
Albert is getting close to mastering that addition. He'll have all of them. So today in feeling old news, Apparently 20 years ago today, the first Strong Bad email came out. Which means I was 15. And yeah. We are. Yep. That's where we're going. Combine that with the information of, I think it was a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, Final Fantasy IV turning 30. Which is like... Incidentally, that will be the game I play next. After I'm finished with the playthrough of Legend of Dragoon, I'll be playing Final Fantasy IV. I have not played that since I had when the Final Fantasy IV when the Final Fantasy IV Complete Collection came out on the PSP. It's been a while. Okay. I saw that. Clunk. Beautiful. Alright, we're starting to get the timing. We're starting to get the timing. Maru is 101 points away from a level up. Nice. Nice. I have something to tell you before we go to Vellweb. It's about Diaz. I see. With this blizzard, it's not a bad time to take a break. So we'll just walk into the convenient, very convenient rest spot. Make the world regenerate. Regeneration of the world? Flashback! 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 The world now is rotten like a fallen fruit. Gotta hop on for stream prep. Best of luck saving the world. It'll take me a while. But I'll see you later. Thank you so much for stopping by, Tiny Dragon. It is the same smell as the world ruled by Melbu Frama, the Wingly dictator. The world where inertia is considered to be peace, and the easy path leads to de-evolution. Devolution. The overture to the destruction has already begun. Devolution. You are saying that is the reason why our magic power is deteriorating? It is not only for you, Winglies. It is the danger all species are facing. Now, how can we regenerate the world? You Winglies are merely the 107th species. The Great Will, the Creator Soa prepared the last, the 108th species. The last species is the last god which will regenerate the world and lead us to utopia. Now, you keep saying utopia. I don't think... You keep using that word. Count 108 years, and when the moon that never sets glares red, the Moonchild descends to the earth, and shall give a holy blessing to the world. The Moonchild of this legend is the last species. It is the god that gives holy bliss to the world. That's not true. It is the truth. Then why does the Black Monster continue to kill the Moonchild? That devil wants to stop the evolution after imagining himself scorched to death by the blessed light brought by the last species. Lloyd, what is the relationship between the divine moon objects you have been pursuing and the birth of the Moonchild? The ancient Winglies feared their status as the supreme species would end, and sealed up the 108th species. The keys to dissolving the signet are the gem, dagger, and mirror named after the moon. You are going to release the Moonchild. In other words, the god, using the divine moon objects. If I don't do it, somebody else will. Even the last god cannot escape from the fate determined by Soa. That's all that I wanted to tell you. The rest will be told by Diaz. If you desire a utopia, why did you take Shenna away? What is Shenna to you? All the truth will be told in Vellweb. Otherwise, we'd have to stop the game, because we'd run out of plot. Dark, the blizzard is over. All right. Hydrate, everyone. Yes, you. No, it's indicated as an inn. Can I rest? Oh, we already have. We're fully healed. Okay. So yes, while this battle is going on, I just want to remind people, any of you out there are artists, I participate in a Discord community called the Artist Back Alley, and we do monthly-ish raid trains, which consist of a bunch of artists. I usually do like 20, 24 artists all weekend long, and we show off what we do. We stream for an hour. We show off our art, we work on stuff, and then when our hour is up, we spread the love, we pass it on to the next artist in the schedule. And Artist Back Alley is full of all different types of creative folk. We have illustrators, we have knitters, crocheters, woodcutters, painters, photographers. It's a ton of fun, and if you want to participate in Artist Back Alley, the Discord link is in there, along with schedule details and how to sign up. So the next raid train will happen September 11th and 12th. Spots are filling up, so.
Yes. Go. Go. Go.
I'll actually be tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be streaming. I'll be doing a photography art stream. I'll be doing some digital editing. I'll be doing some editing work on tomorrow night's stream of the photo shoot that I did this past Saturday. That'll be tomorrow night at 7:30 p.m. Dara, good evening. So far, so good. How's life with you?
Yes. Go. Go. Go.
Not too bad gaming before bed. I mean, that's basically what I'm doing here, so... Are you serious? Maru is 1 experience point away from leveling up. 1! A single 1, and the game will not give it to me. Danger ahead, snow slides. Well, nothing really of importance there, so. Alright. We have 1 Stardust to get at this point. It's the last Stardust on Disc 3. The capital city, Vellweb. The 7 Towers. Is Diaz waiting for us somewhere in there? That is the Tower of the 7 Dragoons. The throne of the Holy Emperor is underneath there. We're standing at the legendary place where humans began their liberation. I wonder if it is an abominable place as well. You think too much. It's the same as Cadessa, isn't it? When you drag the past around, you cannot walk anywhere. It is true, Maru. The Forbidden Land, that was the royal capital of the Wingleys. And this Vellweb is a mere historic ruin. Yes. We can do nothing but settle for the present. Continue on in the last location of Disc 3 as well. That's why I say that I'm pretty sure that by the end of this stream we will have wrapped up Disc 3. Man, that counter comes in quick.
Yes. Go. Go. Go.
As is that. So how far? Good evening. Long time no see. How far into final boss? We are near the end of Disc 3, so a bit of a ways yet.
Harpoon.
Oh. You'll deny me some sweet, sweet EXP. Now, we just arrived at Vellweb, so there we are. How far are we on our additions here? Alright, so Dart, obviously a ways to go there. Ooh, Albert is 10 away from mastering Harpoon, and once we do, we get his final edition. And Maru still has a ways to go. Just got to level 2 of Cool Boogie. A new record! Thank you, Wing, for the resub.
Harpoon.
Much appreciated.
Yes. Go. 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 Cold strike. Yes. Go.
Oh. Mistimed. Got the kill, but a mistime.
Harpoon.
Charging spirit. No, we don't want any charging of any spirits, thank you very much. None of that here. I said...
Yes. Go.
Ah. Okay, I don't want to go that way. I want to go in here. I can't carry any more items, which is just as well, because I do think we need a spot of healing. Acquired attack ball. Great. We have some more merchants down that way. Again, weird place to set up shop. Very strange place to set up shop. Alright, just a witch this time.
Yes. Go. 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 Cold strike.
Okay. One hit kill. I'll take it. Brother, there are no customers here. I'm not doubting your word, though.
Don't worry. Believe me, there are always customers, even in this kind of place.
Okay, I believe you, brother.
You're right, brother. There are really customers. It's all due to the skills in my passionate merchant soul. You have to learn from this. I sell weapons.
And I sell items. We are peddlers.
It must be fated that we would meet here. Why don't you take this chance to buy something? Let me thank you in advance.
Let's see what sort of weaponry you got. Ooh. Already have that. Well, the only thing worth it will be... Alright, let's sell.
Segundo and Quarto have a business somewhere else. Well, if you find them, please buy something from them.
Yeah, I ran into them in a frickin' glacier. Yeah, we can get rid of this. We can get rid of the Spear of Terror. And the Diamond Claw, so we just upgraded. So. And I really don't need any items, actually, at the current moment, so we'll just move on. Dart, look at that huge battery. Humans shot huge arrows from there, aiming at the Tower of Flanvel. And back then, humans thought this way. That the arrow would not only shear the darkness that covers the earth, but also shear their corrupted hearts, which were accustomed to being ruled. Why are you suddenly starting to say this? I don't know. I still can't tell. But if we meet the guy who claims he is Diaz, I think we can find out the reason. I'm speaking nonsense again. Let's keep going. A hero from history is waiting for us. There's fewer. I have been waiting for you.
Shirley?
Why?
Why are you here?
You ascended to heaven, I thought. Before that, I had something to take care of in here Vellweb. Gotta love the translation sometimes. I couldn't leave the trapped souls alone in this world.
What are you talking about?
Yes, the 4 souls of the Dragoons who lost their lives during the Dragon campaign. Their souls were drawn to Mayfill. The gate of the Inferno from which you can never return is requesting the souls of the Dragoons.
The Death City Mayfill? I thought it was destroyed.
I don't know. I don't know how, but it is true that the gate of the Inferno is open. Rose, I made their souls inert and anchored them in this place. But there is a limit to my power. After you meet Diaz, please visit this place again and lead their souls to heaven. The souls of the Dragoons are wandering somewhere in the towers. We have to take care of something else now. Let's go find Diaz. Actually, I'm going to save it first. After you meet Diaz, please visit this place again and lead their souls to heaven. Yes. Can I save it? I can after this battle.
Harpoon!
Yeah, let's see if we can take out the suckers.
Yes! Gus! Test! Gus! Gus! Moon strike!
Well, I didn't get it, and Albert is charmed. So it's either or. Got the stolen item back.
Yes! Gus! Test! Gus! Gus! Moon strike!
There we go. It has been a while since we saved. So yes, let's do that. Also, just a warning. I don't know what Streamlabs did recently, but in the last couple of updates, it's made it so that my capture card will suddenly just stop working around the 1 hour mark of a stream. So then what I'll do is I'll reset the capture card and we'll be back in business for the rest of the stream. But we're getting near that hour mark, so if the screen just suddenly goes black, but you see my video and you hear me yakking, you know if the capture card has crapped itself. And I just have to do a quick reset. Alright, the stardust is in one of these towers. The one remaining stardust on disc 3 is in one of these towers, so I would like to hunt for that before we go on to Emperor Diaz.
Harpoon!
Oh.
Yes! Gus! Test! Gus! Gus! Moon strike!
If my capture card decides that it wants to crap out, I'd rather it do during a battle than before we get to the big, huge plot dump that is going to happen upon meeting Diaz. No, not the final boss. I don't like to be alone. Where is everybody? That is one of the Dragoons who lived during the Dragon campaign? Shirley said that she's making them inert. That's why it doesn't recognize us. There's no reason for being here now. Yeah, it's gonna make me wait until after Diaz to fully do this optional mission, but I believe I can get the stardust now. Which is what I want. I want to get that stardust now before we deal. It's not in here. Yep, this is still disc 3. Ooh. Quick counter.
Yes! Gus! 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 Moon strike!
Oh, you're still not out.
Yeah! Harpoon!
Now you. Dunk. At this point, Maru's base speed or agility stat is considerably higher than everyone else's.
Yes! Gus! 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 Moon strike! Harpoon!
Ouch. Her defense still sucks. Did I already go in here? Yes. Come on, get down. Children, we will protect your future. Let's move on. There's no reason to be here now. Yeah, okay. So at least these The actual Dragoon spirits, yeah, that's gonna be a later. Okay. Well, that confirms that at least. Which means I didn't want to do that, is what it means. I want to go up. I want to go up that way. The hell are you? Maximum Volt.
Harpoon! Yes! Go!
Oh. Hold off the counter, but failed here. Okay. Stop by or joining me. Thank you so much for doing so. I absolutely enjoy the pleasure of your company. So thank you so much for spending some of your Monday evening with me.
Harpoon!
There's a small hole in the middle of the relief. This must have come off from here. There it is. That's the stardust. Okay. So there we are. That was the last stardust on disc 3. We now have 46. There's 4 more to get. And they're all going to be on disc 4. So the thing with the other Dragoon spirits, we're not going to be able to do that until we do what we need to do with Emperor Diaz, which is fine. We'll take care of that in a bit.
Yes! Go! 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 Moon strike!
Oh, I'm not ready to take on Faust now.
Harpoon!
I need to get, like, the legend casks and a bunch of the really expensive equipment that you've come across early in the game but can't afford. But that is something I am going to do on this playthrough because I've never done it before. I've never gotten all the Stardust and taken on Faust, so... Ooh, Dirt's almost down for the count. So you know what? Like, I figure that Faust has to be harder than Melbuframa, given all the work you have to do just to get to Faust. Thank you. Yeah, and I figure because he's a magician, he probably has an insanely high magic defense. So it's probably just going to be like Dragoon attacks and your most powerful additions the entire way. Alright, so we have indeed gotten the stardust, so let's just save it and head over to Diaz because that's all we can do at the moment. Yes, I thank you, Shirley. Yes, I already we've established that. Another two of you. All right. But we're at full health now, so we're just about there. Cool Boogie is definitely one of those. Definitely one of those additions that you use if you want to really rack up the spirit points. There we go. One punch. There goes the capture card. I was waiting for that. A little late. But, alright. Hang on a moment. I just need to reset the capture card. Just gotta wait a sec for that wheel of death to finish doing its thing. There we go. Configure video. Good. And there we are. We should be back up and running. It trolled me because I was full, like, I'm looking at the timer, the live timer, and I'm thinking, all right, we're past an hour now. Am I gonna get lucky? and then it waited until a minute and an hour and 7 minutes. So it just took. There we go. There's the new edition. It just took about 6 minutes longer than expected, and I don't know what it is. I've tried tweaking every setting in the frickin' book. I have no idea what it is. All right. So Albert has his final edition. Nothing here. Oh no. Is there something down there? Oh, I see. Okay. They're all non-elemental things, so... Okay. Rose's hairband. Well, I wonder who that could be. Drops the defense, but absolutely increases magic attack by a ton. Now, normally, that capture card only shits itself once during a stream, and then that's that. It has been known to occasionally crap itself more than that, but I'm hoping that that's that. Jeez, that's a lot of steps.
Yes. Gus. Yes. Gus. Gus.
Freaking powerful one, though. Damn. Shanna! There we are. Diaz, here are all 3 divine moon objects. There are no more obstacles to hinder our utopia. Release the girl. Fine. Diaz! What are you going to do with the divine moon objects? Didn't you hear it from Lloyd? My only desire is the advent of the last species. If you are the true Diaz, you should know what that implies. Total destruction. What are you? Lloyd, well done bringing me the moon gem, the moon dagger, and the moon mirror. Now we can let the Virage embryo, the god of destruction, the last species we desire, the true Virage, arise. I will create the utopia you wanted after the Virage embryo purges the world. Everything so far was an overture to that. Lloyd, he showed you a false utopia from the beginning. You deceived me. My utopia exists in the future of this world. What I desire is the creation of the future, not the destruction of this world. I don't need you anymore. Ah! Diaz, what are you thinking? I don't need to hide anymore.
It's been a while. Rose, Dart. Father?
Dun dun dun!
Oh, it cannot be!
Some big Darth Vader energy there. Is that really you, Dad? You died with Melbu Frama on each other's swords. Rose, what are you talking about? Now I can tell you everything. The beginning of the world was an absolute nothingness. Darkness. The creator Soa sowed a seed into the earth. This is the plan of Soa that created all species, the birth of the divine tree.
Eventually, the fruit of the divine tree ripened and fell to the ground to fill the world with life. Gigantos from the 97th fruit. Minitos from the 99th fruit. Dragons from the 105th fruit. Humans from the 106th fruit. Winglies with magic power from the 107th fruit. And at the end, the Virage embryo, the god of destruction, was to be born from the 108th fruit. Soa desired the destruction and regeneration of the world by the Virage embryo, the god of destruction. However, 11,000 years ago, Winglies found out the tragedy waiting for them and sealed the 108th fruit by separating the flesh and soul. The flesh of the god, the flesh of the Virage embryo, was taken away from the Winglies as the moon that never sets that glows in the sky. And the soul of the god was captured in the crystal sphere, and Melbuframa kept it. Yes, to withdraw unlimited magic power from that and to conquer other creatures. However, even with unlimited magic power, the domination was not eternal. Humans arose with dragoons in front. Nothing was their match because they obtained the power of the dragon, and finally, they drove Melbuframa into a corner. I felt certain of my victory, and it was in the next moment the spell of petrification cast by Melbu captured me. I have waited for 11,000 years. Time, almost eternal, dissolved the smell of Melbu. Smell? The spell of Melbu, and I was released from captivity. Days spent with Rose became the eternal past, and I lived as the father of Dart in this age until the tragic day in Neat. Cannot believe it. I am here, that is a fact. Then both Dad and Rose are the heroes of the Dragon campaign? Oh my dear God, Dart, you are so thick. 11,000-year-old stench, Winged. Yes, but that's not all. Humans made a mistake. Silly humans destroyed the crystal sphere, which was the container of the soul, along with the royal capital, Cadessa. The Virage embryo, the god of destruction, was exultant. It could now be born. The free soul released from the crystal sphere started to wander, in order to go back to the body left in the moon that never sets, to be born as the last god and to destroy the world. The soul without a body possesses a human body and heads for the moon that never sets, by repeating the transmigration every 108 years. You now know. The soul of the god of destruction is the Moonchild. The truth of the Moonchild in the legend. Count 108 years, and when the moon that never sets glares in red, the Moonchild descends to the earth and shall give a holy blessing to the world. The holy blessing is the destruction. The destruction is Soa's will. This is the fate that rules the future of the world. But there was one Dragoon who found out about it. In order to deter the birth of the god of destruction, she's had to kill the Moon Children by stopping her own time. She was even called a demon. That is the true self of Rose, the Black Monster. Rose? Rose is the Black Monster? Tell me it's not true! The Moonchild has to be killed, and the people around it too, before they become the servants of the god of destruction. Neat? Too?
11,000 years, there have been no exceptions. God! Or that actually really... Khan! Why you? Why do you have to be the black monster? That's it. What are you going to do? Let me tell you one more truth. Rose, you thought the Princess Luvia you killed 18 years ago was the Moonchild, but it is not true. Luvia had a twin sister. No! Shanna is the Moonchild. Shanna is the soul of the Virage embryo, the god of destruction. I'll dissolve the signet of the moon that never sets and cross it with the Moonchild. Now I have everything in my hands. Release Shanna! And are you going to kill her? To save the world? I'll kill her! This is the limitation of humans. Zeeg! Why? All is the will of the Creator, Soa. My hands start the world, and my hands end the world. Yes! Fate desires it. Dad, wait! Shanna! And that puts us at the end of Disc 3. We are going to start Disc 4. But before we do that, I am going to take a quick 5-minute break to use the bathroom, stretch a minute. So when we return, it'll be the start of Disc 4. Take 5, everyone. I'll be back. All right, back we are. Let's go to disc 4. The final disc. 4 stardust. The last 4 here, and 3 of them are in one town. Chapter 4, Moon and Fate. I'm totally beaten. We came all this way and we cannot go back.
Yes, we did. No need to return. The city of Winglies, Rose said, is just over there. What was it called? Ulara? I hope we can find out what we should do there.
I hope so too.
All right. Party is still as is. Oh, we've got a save. All right. Oh, that's right. We're on the, I think we're in the death... Yeah, we're on the death frontier now. I will try not to forget them. Who can imagine that there's a place under the ground of the desert? It must be a cavity created when the water dried up. The world is going on without knowing anything. Without knowing until the end. I wonder if this little world has experienced an end like that. It is not determined yet that our world will end. That's true. We are still here. See what's over here.
Yes!
give Albert another crack at that. Oh, never mind. So before I do that, I just want to see what that item was down below. Because isn't this part of the Death Frontier, isn't it like a maze? If I remember correctly. I think it is. Can I not? Oh, you have to fall through. Okay. Well, luckily for you, since I do not remember where they were, I've got a nice little guide here to tell me where to go. Although that wasn't it. Water!
It's refreshing. You're no monster. We can rest now.
What will the Winglies in Ulara know? They should know the way, or at least the way we, or at least I, should take. So there's no need for you to come. Are you still saying that? Don't you understand it is no longer a problem for you alone? You just found it out a couple days ago and now you think you can judge me? It is not as easy as pursuing one Wingly. Ooh!
You say it was easy? Don't be so conceited!
Stop it! It won't lead us anywhere. Rose, nobody can understand the weight of fate you have carried, but we can at least lighten the burden for you. That's why we're going with you. If you have the strength to argue, we can go on. So everyone will just meld into Dart. There is no other way, is there? Let's do a quick save. And neither does that. Okay. Okay. So from here, we go right. Up. One right. Two down. That gets us the Gladius. Which is not for... That's for Rose. Okay. I believe it's Rose only. Yep, that's for Rose only. So we got that. And then we have to deal with the, then we have to get the boots. I will not waste my time trying to find these strategic points to drop through the sand to get those other items. Because they're probably just your regular run-of-the-mill items. Oh, nice. Ha! That was funny. Throw away a recovery ball only to get a recovery ball. Alright, we'll save it again. Everyone is at full health. And then for the boots. Three up. But whatever, we got a battle. Get some more precious experience and gold. Ooh. This time. Oh, that could suck. Anyway, wind attack. Alright. 923. Oh my god. Dragoon level up for Maru. Alright, supposed to go up. 3 up. That's 1 up. 2 up. 3 up. 1 left. 1 up. And that's the second. Thank you, Wing, for the hydrate. Cheers. How much damage does Albert do on that addition? Right now, 300%. Oh, he's only... Okay. Jesus, that's all. I mean, it is the last edition, so I mean, I would hope that it would pack some punch. Alright, for the bandit shoes. We go 1 to the left. 2 to the up. And then 2 to the right. And then enter the vortex at the bottom of the screen. Okay. Ah, okay. And there are the bandit shoes. There you are. There it is, Dara. That gives more agility. So right now, Dart can wear them, Hashel can wear them. Albert can wear them. It appears that it is only for the menfolk, and... yep, thank you. Thank you for confirming. Dart's defense will go down to 130. What's it currently? Oh, 135. Okay. Albert is at 133. Albert does have the lowest agility, so I'm more inclined to give it to him. So I think, but Dart will take the less hit. And Dart being our main hero here, you know what? Never mind. Dart gets it. So this is gonna spit me out back at the first save point. faster turns than that Albert DPS, which is true. And he does have the Master Edition right now. And I'd like to get him more opportunity to... No, you have a point. Okay. Now we gotta find the damn city. Now we have to find Ulara. Not that way. Yep, there's the second save. Let's do that. Nope. All right. Okay, back at that second save. Are we reaching the end? Aha! There are 3 stardust here. Even if an adventurer is lucky enough to make it through the Death Frontier, nobody can proceed from here. Time was stopped for me 11,000 years ago with the spell of this choker. This is the only way to see Ulara, the Spring Breath Town. But where is it? The only thing here is an endless desert.
No, it's not, Hashel. I sense it. I sense people's feelings over there.
We can fly over there with this. Are you afraid? No, but I think you are. Maybe. We are standing by you. I know. Let's go. But before we do...
Welcome to Ulara, the Spring Breath Town. I am the guard of the teleporting device, Karen. I'm a good friend of Rose's.
Long time no see.
Long time?
Rose, you are starting to regain a sense of time, aren't you? No, not only that, you've recovered a lot of other things, too. Are you the person who stopped time for Rose? No, it was Charles Frama. She's the person we have to meet now. Rose has been carrying the fate of the world all alone while shedding tears of blood. Can you go with Rose? Karen, stop it. I don't need to force them. I have already settled things with the Black Monster. The only thing left is that I have to complete this journey with my companions. If you understand that, I have nothing to say. I am very curious, and the game won't go into it. Like, what was the conversation that happened between the end of Disc 3 and the start of Disc 4 between Dart and Rose? Because the whole game, they build Dart up. He's trying to find the Black Monster. He's going to kill the Black Monster. He's going to get revenge on for 3 discs, he wants revenge on the Black Monster. And then when he finally gets it through his skull that he's been traveling with the Black Monster this entire time. Like, I want to know what happened in between discs. Like, you don't just build up that plot and then do nothing with it once Dart has that realization. And I'm annoyed that you don't get that bit of story. In any event, we have 3 stardust to find. Miata, where's Charles? You were wondering because she would be normally taking care of these babies, right? Charles is preparing herself. Well, because, the things that we didn't tell you about, right? Sieg told you them, so it must be about the moon signet. Tell me what you know. The signet is the signet sphere. The signet sphere is a sealing device that was created to do the last barrier, just in case the Moonchild reached the moon that never sets. Even my mistake was in your plan. You are really scary people. Even more scary is Sieg. He is trying to destroy the signet sphere, using the divine moon objects. Wait a minute. You made the signet sphere just because you were afraid of the birth of the god of destruction. And why did you make tools that can destroy the signet? Ask Charles. It was decided between the siblings. I will. So there's 1. You guys were meant to come to this city. Humans, Gigantos, and one of us, a Wingly. I would like to tell you something. It wasn't only Winglies that wanted the Dragon campaign. However, it is true that Winglies and humans drove themselves to war. If you have time, let me tell you a story about the 2 Winglies who were the leaders. Sure, have some plot. The first is Melbu Frama. He was the leader of the Winglies during the Dragon campaign. He was also the younger brother of Charles. Being the leader of the Winglies meant being the ruler of the world. He professed that only winglies had the right to live, and he ruled over other species physically and mentally. As a result, the grievances of the other species accumulated, and the Dragon campaign began. The war ended when the royal capital, Cadessa, was annihilated, and at the same time, Melbuframa was killed by the sword of the Dragoon, Zieg. The other man who led the winglies was Faust. As the right-hand man of Melbuframa, he was feared by other winglies. He also was known as a wizard and a magician. His magic power was incredibly enormous. He could even create his own apparition, his double. The apparition had most of the capabilities of Faust himself. However, Melbu felt uneasy over the existence of the apparition, so he created something. What Faust did was like professing an intention towards disloyalty. It is natural that he didn't like it. It was called the Vanishing Stone. With that item, it is said that you can make the apparition disappear. Although I don't know if it is true or not. It is if you get 50 stardust! Let's get back to the story. Faust was the commander of the super-mobile fort, Flanvel, as well. Now, Flanvel is at the bottom of a glacier. However, it used to be floating in the sky in order to protect the 5 main cities that also floated in the sky. Faust manipulated Flanvel and killed any other species. However, the insanity of Faust ended with the collapse of Flanvel. It was shot down by a weapon invented by humans, the spear shooter. His beloved vehicle became his tomb. He should be satisfied with that. That is the end of my story. If you want to listen to it again, come back any time. I'm more than willing to tell you. We are getting near the end of tonight's stream, so I want to see if I can pick up the other 2 Stardust before we wrap it up. We only provide relaxation time. Okay, so that takes us to the inn. So that's a no. Alright, well, let's... Now, before we go on that way, I would like to see what's over this way. Okay. Well, first some roses. I think Shenna would be happy to see them. Makes me relieved. I didn't know you liked flowers, Miranda. I guess there is some woman in you. Don't misread me. Roses make me puke. They're just flashy. They don't have any kindness in them. Do you know why roses have thorns? It's to bring out their own red using the blood of the people they hurt. They'll do anything for their own happiness. Let's move on. I don't need to be here. There's 2. I do see the save point. This is! And that is the 3rd and final Stardust for this, for Ulara, yes. Alright, what do we got? Weaponry. Yeah, let's give Dart that. Yes. old weapon. We can get rid of it. We can get rid of the tiara. And we can get rid of the Minecraft because that's that. And what do we got items-wise? Good there. Alright, so let's take it to the save point and then call it a night. Because it is still a work night for me, alas. But as promised, we wrapped up Disc 3. And we have begun. We are officially on the final disc of the game. So, my stream schedule for the rest of the week, I'm only going to be streaming once more this week, and that's going to be tomorrow. Tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. is my art stream. I did a photo shoot this past Saturday, and I will be editing live on stream the images from that photo shoot. So if you are of an artistic mind, or you're just curious, or you just want to stop by, spend some of your Tuesday night with me, you're more than welcome to stop by. So again, 7:30 p.m. tomorrow, photography art stream. No stream this Friday because I will be on the road. I'll be traveling to Connecticut for the opening weekend of the Connecticut Renaissance Fair. So I'm looking forward to that for Labor Day weekend. So that's my stream schedule for the rest of the week. Tomorrow, and then after tomorrow, I won't be streaming again for another week. So thank you so much to all of you who spent some of your evening with me. Thank you, Silent Martyr, for the raid. Thank you to all the new followers that came as a result of that raid. And thank you just, again, so much for the pleasure of your company. I love having you here. Even if you're just spending some time relaxing, quiet in the chat, not a problem at all. So let's see if we can bring the love somewhere else, or if it's quiet. Let's see, who do we want to bring it on over to? Let's see. It looks pretty quiet, so thank you so much, Dara. Thank you for stopping by. So, on that fun note, I will see you guys tomorrow, but in the meantime, stay healthy, stay safe, wear a fucking mask, go get vaccinated, if you haven't already done so, please, for the love of God. Alright. Good night, and joy be with you all.